kind of like channeled my inner Marilyn Monroe, I guess. Hello everyone. So this is going to be the part 2 of Marilyn Monroe's actual skincare routine. In the other video I had unboxed Erno Laszlo products that were in her whole skincare routine. I also took you through the process of her skincare routine. In this video I want to kind of do that again, but tell you my reviews of the products as we go along, and also tell you what I changed, because there were a few steps that I had to change due to products being discontinued or them just being really hard to find. So yeah, let's dive right into it. So in the morning she would fill up her basin with a mixture of warm water and this here pHELITYL cleansing bar. I do have the actual bar, it's in my bathroom. I don't want to drag that out right now. But anyway, she would wash her face with that mixture, and then she would go back and use the cleansing bar again between her hands, and she would wash her face more thoroughly and then rinse off with that same soapy water. I didn't do it exactly like that. I just took the bar between my hands, washed my face, and then used clean water to rinse my face off thoroughly. I didn't want to leave any soap residue on my face. So, and then after that, you would just pat your face dry. After that, she would use the Normalizer Shake It, this here. And this stuff you really do have to shake up, like thoroughly, because the tint in it will settle down to the bottom. And it's weird because it would actually look like you have like way less of the product in the bottle than you actually do. She would thoroughly saturate a cotton ball to the dripping point, you guys. Every time I read that, I would crack up laughing because I just thought it was funny for some reason. So yeah, to the dripping point. And she would put it all over her face except for around her eyes. I didn't saturate my cotton ball only because these products are kind of really pricey. So I didn't want to blast through the product and then have to rebuy right away. So this tint actually has like kind of like at first it was like a punch in the face when I used it, because it has kind of like a harsh smell, but the more you use it, the more you get used to it, I guess, just like everything else. And it's kind of like a liquid cover-up when you put it on. At least that's what I found it to be. And but it feels nice when you have it on. And what you would do after you put it on is you would, or this is what she did, I should say, she would wipe it, she would blot it off with a tissue. So of course I followed that as well. After that, she would use a pHELITONE cream for under her eyes. That cream, either they don't make it anymore or it's hard to find, so I just used my Renewing Eye Cream by Murad, this one here. I actually really like this one. It kind of like rejuvenates underneath your eyes. So there's that. And after that, she would apply a powder. I forgot which one she actually used. It's in my other video if you wanted to go back and check that out. But that's, again, either discontinued or really hard to find. So I just used my Laura Mercier translucent powder. You would apply like a pretty heavy coat of it all over your face, all over your neck, all over your chest. You would wait a minute and then use a cotton ball to wipe off the excess. So I would just use that minute to like pop in my contacts really quick and do stuff like that. Now, she did have a formal routine as well that she would use for special occasions, which was the one that I followed more, I feel like. It was almost the same as her morning routine, just a little bit different. So basically what she would do after she would apply the normalizer, shake it, she would put the pHELITONE cream that she used for under her eyes all over her face. Again, because I don't have that product, I just use my Rapid Collagen Infusion by Murad. This stuff works really well. It actually, like, you can actually feel it like kind of like tighten your skin after it's on. And kind of like an extra step that I just took because I kind of have to, I used my Super Defense City Block by Clinique because I have to wear sunblock on my face, actually on my whole body, because I'm so fair skinned and I just burn. Or if I don't burn, I just get covered in like even more freckles than I already have. And then you would just use the powder after that extra step that she would take for the formal occasions in the same order as the morning. Well, now let's get into her nightly routine. She would start off by using the pHELITYL pre-cleansing oil to kind of just, you know, remove everything off of her face, all her makeup and everything. This stuff is safe to use around your eyes and on your lips as well. It actually tells you to do that in her routine, and also on your neck. And you would just saturate the cotton ball to the dripping point. I'm pretty sure that's an important step. To the dripping point. Again, I didn't do it to the dripping point. I used just enough to kind of get everything off of my face and on my neck. And then after that, she would follow morning steps for washing her face. So she would fill her sink up with the mixture of warm water and the cleansing bar and wash her face with that. Again, rub it between her hands, wash her face, and then use the same water to wash her face. I already said I didn't do it like that, so I'm not going to explain that all over. And this is a really nice oil too, you guys. Like, I haven't really used oils that much, but this one works really well. So after washing her face, she would apply the Active pHELITYL Intensive Cream. That's this right here. She would apply this all over her face, neck, and chest. And this is also safe to use around your eyes and on your lips as well. As you can tell, it's pretty thick, so for me, a little went a long way. And actually, you guys, this stuff like did wonders for my lips. My lips are always dry, they tend to crack a lot, and I use chapsticks and stuff, but they tend to never work for me. So this stuff, I swear, within a day, my lips were like healed and like so smooth. So this was an amazing product. After that, she would use the light controlling lotion to wipe off the cream. And so you just shake this up. For some reason you have to shake it. At least that's what it says in her routine. So you would shake it up, saturate to the dripping point your cotton ball, and you would wipe this all off your face, all off your neck, all off your chest. This stuff too does have like a harsh smell as well, just like the normalizer. All the products kind of have like the same smell. It's kind of like a nice, it is like a nice smell, but when you first smell it, it really is like a punch in the face. After that, she would use a towel to dry her face off, her neck, and her chest. And then she would go back in with the light controlling lotion and apply it thickly on her nose and on her chin. I'm guessing maybe that was because those were the areas that were more troublesome for her. Maybe she would break out on her chin and around her nose. And she would just let it dry overnight, so you didn't have to wipe it off or anything like that. So that was the end of her night routine. So since doing this routine, I have actually gotten several compliments. They said that my skin looked more radiant, like brighter and everything, and I've noticed difference as well. And I really enjoyed it. It kind of like channeled my inner Marilyn Monroe, I guess. But it is a great system. It works very well. And if you're interested in trying some of these products, I will link Erno Laszlo's site down below, as well as her skincare routine. If you guys wanted to give it a try, all that information will be down there for you. So I have another product that I kind of wanted to talk about. I did mention it in my other video, but that is the Formula 3-9 cream, this stuff here. And this stuff was made specifically for her. She would use this on her scar that she was left with after her gallbladder surgery, and this helped heal it. I was very curious about this product, and it was not in her routine at all, but I have read about it, so yeah. I have stretch marks from having my kids on my stomach and some of my thighs, and I use this stuff after my showers, and within a couple days you could literally visibly see a huge difference with my stretch marks. And so this is another amazing product, and definitely something that I would think about pre-buying in the future, along with the active pHELITYL intensive cream. I mean, these are all amazing products, but they're pricey, so I guess you would have to pick and choose which ones you would want to get, or space them out so you wouldn't be buying everything all at once. And I have one more thing that I wanted to show you guys that I was so excited I got my hands on, and even more excited that they still make it and still have it available for you to buy. And that is the Chanel No. 5 perfume. This was her absolute favorite perfume ever. As far as I know, it's the only perfume that she wore, and it is known that she would put this in her baths every time she would take one and kind of bathe in it. And you guys, this stuff smells so good. Actually, I didn't even put any on today. So this stuff smells so good. It kind of has like a scent from back then, I guess from the 50s. And I mean, I would know that because I've smelled like my grandmother's perfumes and stuff. But it's like a nice smell. And the longer it sits on your skin, it kind of like mellows out a little bit, so it's not as strong. I was very excited to get my hands on it. And that is it. So that's her whole routine. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.